Ian, are you standing? Are you there?
I'm here.
So one of the guys at work, he just found the Stay Fresh cheese bags meme
Oh yeah.
like 2 weeks ago. He just saw it for the first time. And so now every time he leaves work, he like pops his head. It's like Stay Fresh cheese bag, and every time I'm just like, it's too old. It's too old. Like there's already a guy doing it. Like you
You're
can't.
20 episodes behind, dude.
Yeah, I was like, dude, it's 2 years old. Then you can't be it. You're like, it's already Ian's. Like you can't fucking have it. You're way late to the game. And like no one at work knows you guys. So it's
Right.
like I can't explain to anybody. Like
Right.
so it was fun to be able to come on here and tell you that because like otherwise like it's pointless.
When we make merch, we'll send you the Stay Fresh cheese bags hat that you can wear. And
Oh my god, it has to happen.
Should we have George tell the cheese bag story he just told you and I on the
no, it's going to
episode?
be the opening to the show.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hey everybody, it's Doug from DKE Toys, and welcome to our March DKECON show. We're here with Janky
Yeah.
and Scott, Barbarian Rage, and our special guest, Double G, George Gaspar. Woo!
Where's the air horn? Where's the air horn? That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
I can go now.
We're done. Good episode,
right.
everybody.
Thanks everyone. It's been wonderful. We'll see you next time. So we got a show coming up March 22nd. Everything we're going to show you now goes on sale at noon Pacific at DKEToys.com. What else do we have to tell you? All the information is at DKECON.com. There's a link to that at DKEToys.com. What else? We will also have a live show at 11:30, about a half an hour before everything goes live on the 22nd. So if you're watching this, make sure to tune in live. We'll try and get as many of the artists on for a few minutes. It's a live format show. It's a little more, people who are ordering stuff can ask questions, and you can be in the chat, and it's a little less formatted than this show that is so well polished by Janky.
Yeah,
but
it's a truncated version of the marathon shows that you used to do.
Right.
Exactly.
We started in 5 days, and now we're down to 1.5 hours. And
so it seems like I thought we had
My ass is still hurt.
I thought we had about 14, 15 items, and then it grew to 16 items. Because we were at 16 for San Diego Comic-Con last year. That was July. And then we went to DKON. It went to 50 items. Because I think every artist wanted to be part of the live show. That was exciting to have their stuff on the table. Because when it's virtual, it's just like this. And then Pendragon, of course, brought it at the last minute. Oh, by the way, here's 8 things.
There's a tsunami of toys.
Yeah. So less than normal. And I think that's going to be the new normal. Is DKECon and San Diego are going to be the light shows with several dozen releases, or let's say 1 to 2 dozen releases, and then DKON is gets heavy. But I think for the artists that really want to stand out, that if they make a toy for the earlier shows, I think they get more attention. So I think you get maybe I don't know what's better, go to the show where you have a live presence, or anyway, I don't know. But I'm gonna get started.
I do like the phrase "less than normal is the new normal." So I feel like that's going to be my motto for the year.
Yeah,
that's Scott's version of cheese bags. Is less than normal is the new normal.
That's just a T-shirt waiting to happen. All right, so the first one we got is called "Cracked Up" by Whistling Pony. Now, Whistling Pony makes some of my favorite conceptual pieces. We've been over that in the past. So what he did is he went online and bought a bunch of, I don't know, shitty Star Wars Hamilton plates.
Oh, he could have went right to my attic.
And he has made Cracked Up by Whistling Pony.
Yes, it's just a piece of plate.
It is a piece of plate. It's
Love it.
$40. It comes in this awesome clamshell here. It says, despite appearances, this is not a toy. Although washed, filed, sanitized, stabilized, mounted, and encased in plastic, it is art and it is dangerous, both metaphorically and literally. Keep out of reach of children and those that lack common sense. Do not lick, rub, or caress the contents of this package. Do not insert into bodily orifices that have trouble accepting shards of broken dishware into them. Seek
Aw,
immediate
man.
medical attention if you do these things. But you know what? Just don't. Christ, I can't believe they're making me add this disclaimer. Edition
See,
of
if you
25
find it-
signed
if you find
copies.
If you find a good enough lawyer, I bet you they can find their way around the wording. I don't know.
It may contain 22 karat gold.
Or lead, one or the other.
This one does. So he's actually mounted them onto this piece of acrylic.
Oh wow.
And I'll show you a few of them here.
That is high concept.
Really,
And,
Together, can you put together a complete plate?
I do not know.
You can if you just contact me. I have all the plates.
There's edition of 25. I'm just going to show you a few of them here.
The plate is that's the Hildebrand.
The art on the cover, this broken art here, is the Hildebrandt art, but these appear to be pieces of other stuff.
That's actually really clever. That sucks.
I mean,
I know. Once again, Whistling Pony just coming in and breaking something and blowing all our minds with it.
Yeah, like why
I'm
couldn't I
breaking
think
George's
of that?
heart.
Yeah, and it would have been cheaper for you because you can just go to the attic.
Yeah, like I got all the stupid plates. Like why couldn't I think of something like this? My brain sucks.
Yeah, how many of them?
Yeah.
20 of them?
there's 25,
25.
$40 each. So
Amazing.
24.
and
So I'm probably gonna
need
need
that on
one.
his wall next to his his crumpled up piece of paper.
And the star hair. I mean, let's not forget.
Don't forget star hair. So just so everybody knows, sometimes stuff goes on sale. If you buy multiple times, we always combine stuff. So especially when by the time you see the last episode, if you buy any of the reacquisition stuff and you just email us to wait, we will combine everything and refund shipping so you can order as many times as you want. This is a first timer. Grayskull Toys has made Fet MD here. Looks like it's going to be featured on our Boba Fett special.
Sure
on
does.
next one.
Oh yeah.
Signed and numbered edition of 15. It's $40. Dr. Fett, a middle-aged Mandalorian surgeon, relocates from a quiet Outer Rim life to join the surgical unit at the prestigious San Lucas Galactic Hospital on Coruscant. Having survived a childhood, Fett is also there's like a stethoscope like in front of the text, which is obscuring my ability to read it. Unable to personally connect with those around him, but he finds his niche using his extraordinary medical skills and intuition to save lives and challenges the skepticism of his colleagues. Look at the hammerhead right there. So happy to work with Grayskull Toys here for the first time. A small edition, 15 pieces, $40. And University of Space Medicine. Oh, I see. There's a
Got
little
the hinged arms in there too, which you don't see a lot because they're a pain in the ass to
That's
cast.
Is that a
Yeah.
Joe body? Looks like a
Looks
Joe
like
body.
it.
Yeah. So a lot of fun there.
Nice.
Awesome.
Then we have Tao Tao and Han Solito by our favorite Edwin Salas.
Hey!
No way.
I can't do a proper Edwin Salas imitation, but I can do like
Only he can.
Oh my
do,
gosh.
do, 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 do.
Oh,
Han
No.
Solito.
cool.
The question we're all asking is, can you flip
Come
it over and
on.
stick it in the belly? Boo.
The next one.
Next
he will-
one.
that will happen on the next one.
Man, look at that face. That's awesome.
That's
It's
so
amazing.
cute. And
Edwin Salas does.
And he sculpts each one of these individually, so everything is an original sculpt, hand painted. And Han Solito is very cute. It can go with. We probably still have one or two of the land speeders that he made for the last show. So I don't know. Just
Would
good
be
job.
cool to have all of that stuff out on display.
Yeah.
One
One
giant
day.
plate set.
I'm working on it. I'll get a nice display one day. We've got the AT-AT and everything. So
That'd be
this,
whole room.
cool. Yeah.
this guy's about 7 inches tall. It's hand carved out of wood, hand painted, signed and numbered edition out of 5. And it's $125.
Awesome. Wow, that's a
Awesome.
bargain for that much work.
Yeah, I mean, all his work is there. Let's see what we got here. Chewy Chicken Burger Disco by Chicken Burger Disco.
Wow.
Look at the repro sticker.
The repro sticker is because you know how like when Tone Zone does his hologram and you did it too janky. It's like when you nail that kind of
Yep,
stuff, it
that
just
look.
it makes me very happy. So it's
he's
handcasted.
a master of design.
Yeah. he really
Yes.
is.
He oozes.
All right, settle down with your oozing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I he's so prolific. I can't believe.
Okay,
the stuff
but
that-
just
it's a lot.
all right. So
I'm jealous.
You've really thrown Duff off
Oh
of
my
the
gosh.
oozing.
So it says here, Chewy is a yellow chicken that seems familiar for some reason, but is from a dimension far, far, even farther than that away. Card design is reminiscent of a paint with water book from the 70s, 80s, but not really. Okay, but there's a but. Are you ready for the but?
I hope there's a but.
He created an entire activity book.
Oh my god, that it's glued to?
This is
Oh,
mounted on a 16-page activity book.
Wow.
wow, look at that.
I hope he makes more of those books and just sells those individually too. That's
And it
cool.
says 76 cents, which is hilarious.
He featured my beard in there too.
Oh, let's find the beard.
Get out of here, for real.
Let's see. Hold on. There he is.
Yes. We need to sell signed beard
Amazing.
lithographs of that.
But I got no credit at the end of the book like you guys
No.
did.
Well.
Oh, man. There's a Chewy word search. There is a crossword puzzle. There
His
is a
design stuff works really well in just black and white line art.
Connect the dots. There's Chewy Pals. Like it's just 16. I mean, how long does it take to make a 16-page book?
A long time.
A long time, but like I said, he oozes creativity, and
Stop oozing.
but it's true.
And then it comes with this cool little like promo card. I don't know. It looks like a card back,
Wow.
but it
that's
comes
cool.
with it here. It's $40. There's 15 of them. They're gonna sell out. First thing to sell out, as per usual.
Nice job, Chicken Burger Disco.
Excellent work.
One of
Yeah.
my favorite lines of all favorite lines is the Defenders of Injustice by Seth Relentless, and it's edition of 20. They're $60, and it is the tech industry CEO.
No way.
Awesome.
And most of the Star Wars bootlegs that we have are not on display because they're getting ready for a book and they're all organized and stuff. But the ones that I put out, I have all the Defenders of Injustice back there.
So good.
And this is just Junior Tech Industry CEO, super awesome activity sheet.
Nice.
The backs are always amazing. Every one of his previous releases have sold out.
So good.
Work of
Yeah.
genius. Highly
That
recommended.
Would that go in a Star Wars book though? That's not.
This
There's nothing
That-
Star Wars.
the design has little reminiscent, but not enough probably for that reason.
It's like a parallel universe because I feel like the other stuff in that series is closer to.
There is a Star Wars
Yeah.
motif to this
Yeah, I guess there is. It's got
Design.
the line around the outside and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Ian and I talk about this all the time, trying to decide, does this belong in a Star Wars book? Does it,
But
it's like,
is it Star Wars?
I'm just happy to see Seth back making another figure. It's been a minute.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, it has been.
Yeah. Awesome.
all right.
I love
so
that
one
guy. Yeah.
one of the artists we worked with back in our distribution days, he made a toy with Monkey King, was Kii Arens, and he does.
Not
he
how you
does
say his name? I've always wondered.
Yeah, I believe so. Hope I'm
Said it
not
wrong for
fumbling
10
up.
years then. All right, go ahead.
What did you say?
Kii Arens.
I think that's probably how I would have pronounced
I know it's Kai. I think it's Arens. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's the way he pronounced it.
No, I'm
Yeah.
sure you're right. I mean, you know him. I've never met him. I just talked about him on Toy Break for 10 years and said it wrong the whole time.
I mean, what a prolific guy. He's directed music videos for like Dolly Parton. He was
Really?
doing rock posters for everything that was at the Hollywood Bowl. He has his own gallery on Santa Monica. Like he's just like such a creative dude, but like he sort of like started with this spin art. So it's just bugging him for so long. Like, we got to do a figure. And he's like, I don't know. What do we do? And it's like, it's sort of not a real thing until finally I said, look, I'm going to mount a fucking figure on a card and then you're going to spin it. And then he's like, all right. And then he got excited. And so
Whoa.
here is,
Wow.
Oh, those are
Gooey.
cool.
Oh, that's
Gooey.
awesome.
and it's an actual figure, and Ian mounted it on this card, and he spun it, and then we had to take the figure off, and then he silk screened the black part on top of
Oh,
there.
wow. Oh, that's cool.
And then we had to put it back on, and then we had to put the blister on. We only have one with a blister now, but I'm gonna
They're
just show you.
$800.
$80.
Wow, that's not bad.
That's
They're all
amazing.
hand done.
I love
So-
all these stories where Dove is like the Don of like this toy gang, where it's like, I don't want to do no toys, and Dove's like,
You're gonna do a toy.
you're gonna make
Gonna
a
do
fucking
a toy.
spin on a toy. Yeah, yeah.
He's got him by the collar. You're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I'm trying to get
when
out,
you-
Dove. I'm trying to
when you-
get out.
Yeah.
When you go to an artist who's not normally in the scene, right, who doesn't know how to fabricate, cast their own resin and conceptualize that it's a lot of like new parts. So what we do with artists who are not in the scene that we want to work with is sort of facilitate helping them. So I can just throw out an idea. It's like, what character do you like? It's like, oh, Chewbacca. Okay. How about we do it in white? I put it on a card, you spin it. Well, I don't know how that's going to work. Like the thing's going to get in the way and it's like, and it just turned out fucking rad.
That's
Did
kind
turn
of
out
surprisingly
fucking great,
awesome
yeah.
looking. Yeah.
Mm.
And then the screen ran out at about, we did addition of 25. We had to make extra in case some fucked up at any of the process, either like, cause it's just totally random. Like, and so the screen ran out about 4
Wow,
before the
so
end. So
Cool.
there are a couple that have no like trade dress on it that are just going to be like that. And there's even one I saw, I don't know if it's here, where the paint just totally fucking spilled. I'll just show you the card. Ian still but there was one he was like putting the paint on, and then it just
She's went bananas.
Cool.
it's just all the paint just it's fantastic.
That's awesome. Those are really cool, man.
Oh, here's another one. He did silk screen one of them, so the figure will be
Wow.
there. Crazy process, because watching him try to figure out how to do it, like because I gave him some with Chewy on the side, some with in the middle, bottom, and trying to figure out how to do it. And he decided like the middle was the way to go. But the technique was awesome, because first he made this little like orange halo around Chewbacca, and then let it spin, and then you got this sort of like crazy like halo effect. And then he spun it again and did the pink highlights, and always trying to get as much of these little spires as possible.
Yeah.
I don't know. So you know me, I like the handmade stuff. I like it when an artist touches stuff.
You
It sounds
know.
dirty, but yeah, $80
Yeah.
signed edition. I think it's going to be 25. We'll see how many worked out. But yeah, so
Yeah,
I
happy.
like
those
job
are really
security.
fucking cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Ian's between that and Lou Pimentel, Ian, you're not going anywhere.
So same thing with Mark Todd. Like, you know, we've done his Star Wars stuff. We still have some Star Wars stuff in stock, and I really love the small additions that he has done. Let's say, what did he do for the Popeye figure,
Popeye,
where
yeah.
we got him some vintage Star Wars figures. He just scraped all their details off, turned that into Popeye. He did that cassette for the Back to the Future show. So, you know, I was like, I'm just setting up my cases here with all my Toxic Crusaders, and I'm like, dude, do you want to make a Toxic Crusader? He's like, okay. So I was at the Glendale show, and I found a guy I bought 10 He-Man figures, Masters of the Universe figures, which he proceeded to just decimate. And then he hand painted the backs, and they just turned out
Wow.
I love it.
just unbelievable. So this is
so-
called the Toxic Retaliator. Is a hand painted 5.5-inch figure on a hand painted cardboard panel here. Edition of 10. It's $125. It's a hand painted backer and a hand painted, handcrafted figure. I have more of them here. I can show you really quickly. They are all so much fun. The googly eyes.
Just the variety of shapes he's getting, just razor blading those Masters of the Universe figures down.
Just
Wow.
and it's just
Wow.
look at the back. It's just fucked up piece of cardboard, and I really like it when the one that I kept for myself, like the googly eyes were different sizes, so he looked really like deficient.
I don't know what he used for the mop, but every one of those mops looks disgusting too. Like,
Yeah.
it's really fitting theme.
Real mops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's awesome. Is that
Which one is-
Clawful?
Which one is that?
I think it's Clawful.
Yeah, it looks a clawful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, can we play the game where you identify which He-Man figure it is?
That was going to be a rough game.
It's so small on the
Not on this
screen.
video,
Let's
yeah.
see.
No.
Hang on.
That is
Is that Whiplash backwards? Like, why is that?
maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
See.
That could be
It's
And also,
funny.
a lot of the bodies are just reused.
the same body. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, like who's that? That's the. You can tell by the shape of the head.
Was it the
that's-
snakehead guy? Hiss or the one squirt that he squirts oozes.
Oh, Cobra Khan.
Okay.
Oh wait,
I
no.
found this on the web for is it going to get the squirt that he squirts using?
What?
Check
What
it
just
out.
happened?
Who's looking up squirter videos? What's
What
happening?
just happened?
Pulling up the playlist of your favorite squirt videos.
All right,
Wow.
thanks, Siri.
So that
That
just
was
happened.
Whiplash, by the way.
I've never once had Siri pop up on my computer before. Glad she waited for that moment to do it.
Amazing. All right, what else we got? Jimmy Folklore and General Porpoise
Oh, some
Are-
broids? Yeah.
continuing in
Right
their
action.
Broba figure. Folklore Industries and General Porpoise. 3 3/4 inch resin figure, signed and numbered edition of 15. And yeah, like the book, like there's just gotta be like a standalone Boba Fett book, because it's getting out of hand.
Yeah.
It's Boba Fett as everything. Like,
It was out of hand years ago. It it is now just
it says Broba comes with a standard Broids card, like the D-Royd and Bad Motivator, but it's new colors with new artwork from Hannah Marsh Sanders, who did the drawing on the first two. General Purpose cast the figure, which has 6 points of articulation. I mean, that's insane. Neck,
What?
shoulders, and hips. Comes with a surfboard accessory with a foot peg that connects 1 foot to the figure to the board. The peg also can fit in the hand, so the figure can easily be posed standing with the surfboard, standing with him. Yeah, good job, dude.
Wow.
Edition of 15, $75. Has all our favorites on the back here.
Super cool.
At least 6 different figures. Collect them all. Trade them. You think I care, bro? If it swells, brah, then do it. If in doubt, then paddle out. Sesh, brah. Sesh, brah? Sorry. No idea what you're talking about, bro, but if you're doing something, then I'm doing it too. Okay, there you go. All right. And from Scott C, we have a great showdown right here. We got the
Ooh.
Egon.
Oh, cool.
This was released in conjunction with this show at Gallery 1988 last week. We will have a
Yeah.
few of them available. Sure, most of them are going to sell at the 1988 show. It's an edition of 50. This makes the 3rd Ghostbuster. We really only have to do Dan Aykroyd next, and then completed my life goal of doing
Getting
all 4.
Plus the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
And the
That's
Stay
true.
Puft, yeah. Which is
All right,
Weird
so
life goal.
impressive to say the least.
Yeah.
all right. So Jimmy Folklore has just gone to the next level here. With this one's is called McDonald's Burger Balls.
I like the
Sold.
name.
I'm in.
I can't
Done.
wait to
Sold.
Okay,
I don't even need to see the
All
piece.
in.
all right,
Yeah,
now
next.
he broke it into 2 sets. There's a set A and a set B.
Of course.
Um,
The
and they're
burger
two-
balls and the burger gooch.
and they're each an edition of 10. They're $30 per set. We talked about doing it as a set of 2, but he liked the low price point at $30 in case someone, couldn't afford the 2. But so I'll just show you the card back first, which is fantastic. The first is the card back, which is like a tray for your McDonald's burger ball. And you'd think that the blister would be glued on it. He said he's going to put a piece of Velcro. So if you want to put it on there, but it's not. It's a tray. It's not it's okay. So it's just
Another high concept
I
piece
know.
here.
all right.
love it.
So burger balls, over 1 million balls served. McDonald's open here. So he's made this little guy, and so it is this. So they're basically magnets. So you can use them wherever you put magnets, but really they're 2 resin cast figures with magnets and
Mad ball.
mad balls. So it's like McDonald's mad balls, sort of. And then the magnets hold this in place, and inside you have your little
Burger,
your burger and your
lettuce, and cheese.
your eye guts here. And then the win a date with grim ass.
I need the grimace ball.
Is that real? I was gonna say.
Just fantastic. I love how he got
Okay, wait.
a magnet that was so powerful that it could fit like a burger.
Wow.
It can go in here. And then this is just set A.
That's
And then
probably had to
The-
sit there and cut all those boxes.
Yeah.
insane. Here
Wow.
is
Wow,
set right
Oculus.
here.
Wow.
Nice.
That's great. I liked it. I love that this show, the DKECON, is turning into like the experimental show. Where it's like,
Yeah.
I
what
love
fun,
it.
weird, new thing can I come up with?
So anyway, $30. You basically
that's
get 2
far out.
hand painted resin figures with this little amazing little package. But
2 McDonald's burger balls and to win a date. An ass.
With grimace.
and I just conceptually, like when I saw a photo of it, I was trying to wrap my head around, like, what is that? It's like, oh, that's the card back. It's the tray. It's
the
like,
tray.
I love it. I hope he
Really
keeps
good.
making McDonald's.
You know
burger
what's
balls.
amazing about like that whole everything about that piece is amazing, except for the 2 resin things that are just like rip off mat balls. Like like one more step, and that thing could be the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like just
But it's
make your own, like make his
Sculpt
character.
the grimace face and
Yeah,
the,
like sculpt his own faces of the characters he's created that are rip off thing. Like
But it
just
is
doing the like
This is his grimace.
Yeah, but it's
Grimace. This
not
is,
though. Like
it's $30.
no, I know it's amazing. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's so cool, and it's like one tiny step further, and it would be the best thing I've ever seen. It's amazing. Still, don't get me wrong.
You wouldn't
not-
give this feedback if you weren't pretty blown away by it. You just
Yeah, I mean this thing
move
is
on.
this thing is awesome. I want to frame that burger balls tray and put it on my wall. That's cool as hell.
Well, I'm sure these are going to sell out. There's only 10 of each,
Wow.
and hopefully he can expand the line. It's really a lot of fun. I look forward to
And
More.
please keep us
And it's so
updated on
much
who
work.
wins the date with Grimace.
It's
so
sort of an
much
endless
work to make
concept.
that thing.
Yeah, but I mean, he could
It's-
just keep going and going and going, and
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
that's awesome.
so I was talking to Carlos Ramirez, and we've done a lot of Star Wars with him in the past, and I was like, hey dude, do you want to do Simpsons? And he's like, okay. So I sent him a Simpsons figure, a 1990 Mattel figure, which he took the head off and made Fuck You Bart.
Wow.
Instant
that's
buy.
Fucking amazing.
Instant buy. Yeah.
It says pinche fuck you.
That's really good.
So he sculpted this out of balsa wood. We had it cast for him and in resin, and then he hand painted them. And then he, so this little piece right here, he's drawn on a piece of paper, then laser copied, and then glued. So it's sort of like collaged. But then it basically, I mean, he's hand painted all of this and put his little
Wow.
bottle
The
caps.
bottle caps and junk on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Piece
a
of
handful of
gear.
artists
Really
Dov,
awesome.
that I didn't know before I knew you, that you've introduced me to their work, that have been super influential on me. And Carlos and Mark Todd are the
Yeah.
two big ones who've really had an impact on me and my art. And so I love just that you keep getting these new figures from both these guys. Each one
I mean,
is
it's been a while. We hadn't done with him for a while. I think the last
was-
one was the R5D4 on the
R5D4,
coffee
yeah.
cans, but
Yeah.
those got
Mm.
so expensive, right? Because we started out with the oil, the Coke, no, the beer cans and the
and
oil,
the oil
cans,
cans.
and
Yeah.
then we went coffee can, and then it was like, I think next time we're gonna go smaller. So we'll see. Those are
Matchbox.
those are $125 each. It's edition of 20. So much handmade work on that. It's unbelievable. Don't know what to say.
Yeah.
They are awesome.
Incredible.
This is the first
Fuck you,
time
Bart.
that we have a piece from Sir Collect-A-Lot. We've done a lot of business with Sir Collect-A-Lot with Miles. He refers people to us all the time. We help make custom figures for him. I've known him for a long time, but he's the kind of artist where he makes one-off figures for people. So very hard for him to make an edition, but he has made an edition by coming up with his own empty blister gag.
Oh, you
Uh-oh.
love
Oh.
those.
Girlfriend that goes to another school.
Damn it, that's a good one. I don't like
It's a-
laughing at these, and that's fucking good.
It's-
Yeah.
So you
She
know,
lives in Canada. She's
Yeah.
speaking.
3.75-inch scale quote action figure on 6x9 card back. It'll be a signed limited edition. These aren't signed yet, but they will be. They're $20, which is just an amazing gag gift and a very welcome addition to my empty blister gag collection.
He's another guy that works a lot.
all the time.
Or like something will be on TV and like 2 hours later he'll already have the toy.
All right, and then we get to Pendragon. And these are all Mexican style bootleg figures. I'm just going to show you the figures because they're injection molded, but I actually saw a video for the
Nice.
first time. This is some like Dracula cat figure.
Oh, that's cool.
And I saw this
Mhm.
video for the first time on Yo-Yo-Dine's feed when he went to Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they actually made an injection molded figure, but it wasn't with like in China with the, you know, with the steam and the this and the pressure. It was with the fucking hand crank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like and forcing the stuff into the metal mold, and like boom, you get these guys. And so these figures were made in Mexico. These are all editions of 20. They're $58 each. And we will start with the real master of the universe.
Wow, that's not so nice.
Wow.
It's a fantastic one right there.
I work with a guy that's gonna want that one for sure.
Um,
He's a big cat guy.
I'm going to show you the figure first because it's
Wow.
really a lot of fun figuring like this metallic silver. But the figure is just called.
That's not gonna last.
Are these one-offs or are are there editions of each?
Oh no, he's signed them. So he lives in Germany, but figures made in Mexico. But he sent because of our clamshell, he's actually figured out a way to print these in Germany, sign them and number them, ship them to us, and then he's got the guy who manufactures the Mexican bootleg style in Mexico ships to us, and then we put them all together.
Nice.
So
there's
really
more than
fun.
one fuck you.
20.
Yeah.
These are all edition of 20.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, fuck you.
It's one hell of an operation he's got there.
Really
Yeah,
is.
it's just really exceptional.
It's always such cool stuff too.
And I mean, the Pendragon that I had before he was doing this, it cost me more to ship it than it did to buy it. You know, it was
Right.
a $100
Fuck
figure with a
you,
$50
yeah.
price point, you know, so this is awesome.
That's what
This
he's
is my favorite one.
Yes, this one is called Jesus Loves You, but I Hate You. Fuck off. It's
Sensing a theme this time around.
yeah, of course, Ian's favorite figure. 'Cause, but this one is just called Pentagram.
Oof.
Even George went, ooh.
Yeah.
We got an oof from George. Wow.
My grandmother's coming over. Would you take that toy down off the
Would you
wall?
take Pentagram off the wall?
Yeah.
Can I leave fuck you up though?
You can put it up after Thanksgiving.
You can keep your burger balls up, but please.
I feel like I could put fuck you up in the office, but I don't know that I could put that other one up.
Look, I'll take the pentagram down, but the fuck you stay.
Grandma.
This one is just his this one's just called Trooper by Pendragon.
Nice.
The starter
Am I getting that right?
car.
I really love this simplified card style that he started with
It's-
at DKECON. It's
Really fantastic.
really effective.
Then this one is called Freedom. And this one actually has a Star Wars theme. It says "Brain Dead, devour your oppressors." But I really do like this sculpt. I think I mean, the cat is classic, but I like this Star
Yeah.
Wars inspired, sort of. I don't know what you call it. It's sort of like this Dungeons and Dragons. Like, what's going on here? It's like
It is
Lamb.
it's a weird sci-fi fantasy mix that
I mean, that's what all his figures
it's
are.
yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it came out like that black hole era of movies where everyone was
Mm.
chasing Star Wars and just making like weirder and weirder shit to
Yeah, it's like Pro Beastmaster
Yeah.
era.
yeah,
Yeah.
I dig it.
What else? We got one called Supercharged with all the power of darkness. This one's just a black cat.
Oh, man, yeah.
Wow.
But I love this cat sculpt, so
It's really nice.
He's
It is
coming up
cool.
with several sculpts and then doing them in different colors with different and just making small additions. Now this one
And
was
the cat mold is that's a plastic mold injection.
these are all and Joe he calls it a Mexican style bootleg figure, but yeah, I think they're hand made injection figures.
Really cool figure.
Yeah,
And they
I
just
like
have
that one a lot.
they have all the imperfections. It looks
Love it.
it looks almost like what's when you go to the machine and they presses the wax and it does that thing.
Oh, Moldorama.
They
Yeah.
just have that sort of like that plasticky feel to it. It's just really fantastic. There was an extra Jesus
cool.
figure and someone we know grabbed it, put it on his desk, and
Ooh,
Ooh, I wonder.
nobody. So last time when he did his run of Cthulhu figures, so he had a Cthulhu sculpt. I think we released 4, 5, 6 Cthulhus last time. There was one we couldn't release because he used a Barbie logo on it, and I was like, dude. So what did he do? He remade the cards for this show, same figure, and he just did Cthulhu in Barbie font, which is what everyone needs. This one is edition of 10. And this one is slightly cheaper at $55. So good on you, dude.
What were the other ones? 60?
58.
58.
What? It's like, do you want to go
60?
You want to go 60? And he's like, no, 58.
58.
All right.
Fuck you, 58.
It's a weird currency exchange between Germany and Mexico and America. Something I feel like got lost in translation.
If he charged 60, it would bump him to another tax bracket. So we just keep
Yeah.
He just does what is he was just, I don't know. He was just like 58. I was like, all right, 58. I did stop Abracadapoof on this figure that I'm going to show you now. He wanted to sell it for $77.77, and I was like, okay. But anyway, let's go to Dane here, who did Festive Bunzanalia.
This was my favorite name of all the names on the back of the card.
Sensitive Buznalia. Did I say that right? Yes.
doubt it.
Edition of
one more
20.
time.
You said it 2 different times in 2 different ways. So
Festive.
Both
You know
wrong.
why? Because in our graphics here, we have an extra I. I have to get that taken care of. It here it says fensitive, but it's not. It's fenstive.
Now say it with an Italian accent.
Fenstive Buzzanelli. This is fucking racist. I can't do that shit. The card art is by Neil Devlin. It's an edition of 20. They're $55. Is this the 6th one in the set?
Something like that.
Fantastic. I think he's almost
Fifth or sixth, I think.
5th or 6th. He keeps coming. Neil Devlin's art is just getting better and better. It's just
He's
so good.
great.
Really looking forward to that. And I think maybe there's one more figure, and then like the astronaut dude, and then he has completed the whole.
That's all the Star
I
World.
thought there was a couple droids. Because didn't we talk about it with him when he was
Isn't this
online?
isn't this one of them?
There was 2 droids that were going to go together. I don't remember. I feel like there might be.
I think this is one of them.
Is that one of the
this
2
is-
droids that were
Yeah.
going to go together? Okay.
This is
All right,
Festive Buzzanalia. Sounds like a disease of the crotch.
This is the best name. Festive Buzzanalia, Burger Balls, fuck you. Like, I'm best naming of figures ever this show.
All right, so our $77 figure. What did I convince him? No, he went to 75. Okay. So Abracadapoof in
Yay.
Indonesia made Dubba Fett.
Whoa.
Because everyone needs a Boba Fett figure with a cassette head. It's not the first cassette themed
should
Boba
be
Fett. I
Boba
think Top.
cassette.
Well, there is a Boba cassette there because Topps Toys did in a Boba Fett in a cassette carbonite cast. Remember? But anyway, this comes with an actual cassette. Because
with Abracadapoof, it's got to be something way above.
he said inside the package is one figure and one cassette of 9 songs that I composed by myself. So the song is for the figure. So there you go.
I love his work. Like, he's one of my favorites.
He's so much fun. It's a small edition, 10 pieces. They're $75.
And it's a perfect follow-up to Lord Fader, which his last figure was the record head.
Totally. All right. So another artist we've never worked with before, and probably the first artist from Peru. Is that right? No? Who else is from Peru? Oh, Italo's from Peru. Second artist from Peru. This one's called Monstros and Weirdos Speed by Gabo Zeta. And it is a
Wow. What is that's awesome.
Yeah. Just he makes these monsters very like sort of Rat Fink inspired. If you check out his feed, it's there. He's got many characters in this line. Oh, if you see, it's very Rat Fink inspired. You can see the
the helmet,
little,
yeah,
little
the wrench.
spiked helmet comes with the wrench. Edition of 15, they're $60. He says magnetic joints, interchangeable hat and helmet, wrench accessory included.
Fucking
So
cool.
these are not here from Peru yet, but looking forward to these. Really,
The card art is
yeah,
awesome.
just
Yeah.
really like for monster people, like because not a monster people, Sofubi people don't necessarily get into action figures, but if you, I mean, the card art is so good. I wonder if he did
It looks neat, yeah.
it has a real what's that Japanese dude that does the prints? No.
Oh, Rock and Jelly Bean?
Rock and Jelly Bean. It has such a like hot rod Rock and Jelly Bean vibe. So good. I mean, if he keeps making stuff like this, I think we're gonna attract a lot of fans here. And the last piece here is called Starfield with Space Lasagna by Caterpillar. Because that's what you do.
Nice.
What's the name of this one?
Starfield instead of Garfield.
Oh.
Space Lasagna.
Did they do an Alf one as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. This is. I see a shared universe happening.
You see it happening?
Alf, Starfield.
And I believe Kill did his own watercolor painting here. It's edition of 20. It's $80. Looking forward to this one. I always love their logo because they actually put their faces in Luke and Leia there.
It's the only time you'll see them because otherwise they just wear masks.
That's true. So that is the 24 items that we have. We do have a few items from Pendragon that are not limited, that I believe are $60. There's just a few of them of each. The carded ones, they'll be on the site probably at the same time. This is a 3-headed Vader.
Cool. Oh,
Wow.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's just exceptional, but not limited. I don't know. He makes a bunch of stuff that is just doesn't have any.
That card art's
limitation.
really cool.
The
Yeah.
card art, yeah.
This one is Infected Ultraman.
The card art's
They're
way
great.
cooler on these than those other. Like, not that the other ones were bad; they're funny, but the card art's fantastic on these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Really.
the card art was very minimal, but sometimes he goes all out too on that, like
Whoa.
holographic.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
This is called the Dragon
was-
Raider.
I mean,
fucking radical.
it's kind of nice branding that he's doing where he's separating. These are the carded, blistered ones, and these are the ones that go in the clamshell. And
Yeah, but look at that one.
holy
Oh,
shit!
shit.
You see why
How
he
much
makes
is
this
that?
$60.
That's fucking awesome. I might. need
That is an undercut hell.
Wow.
He
I don't
said-
know if it was 58, I'd probably get it, but 60,
Oh yeah.
Ian says it's a 3D print,
Okay.
which makes sense. That's how they deal with the undercut. So,
Wow.
and what else? The last one is Alpha Sardakar.
wow, these
Yeah,
cards
that's sort
are
of like his
killer.
signature toy.
Oh,
The
I don't know if you can see that.
Sardakar.
That's actually a lenticular.
I was gonna say, yeah, I've got
Yeah,
Oh, look at that.
yeah.
Is there a figure on there?
It's-
but they came with a figure. They came separately, and I just haven't glued it on there yet because I'm too afraid to ruin the lenticular. But I do
Well,
have the figure for you.
I know a
Is
guy
it-
that knows how to do that real well.
Yeah, I could probably
Is
make
it
it call.
is the card 6x9?
I believe so.
Then I think you just need a $2 clamshell.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And Dove's making sales.
Beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kicking off the season with a bang here.
So that
do
is
you know
all.
specifically where I could buy one of those?
$2
Um,
clamshells?
Go to dketoys.com/blisters and you can see all of the blisters that DKE carries. And we have sample packs for $5. So for $5 anywhere in the US, we will send you a free pack of one of everything that we have available. So there.
How is that possible?
I don't know. It is unbelievable.
Free
I'm
for
working
Rapid
on-
volume buying.
I'm working on being a shill, you know.
Oh, you weren't already?
I'm sharpening my skills.
What are you doing there? Oh, wow. Look at that.
We can't see it.
Best part of running a podcast with video is when you say, look at that and don't show us.
Shut up.
Oh, it's upside down.
He screened it upside down.
Wow.
That's kind of awesome.
Happy accidents.
Nice.
Very cool.
Chase.
So
Beautiful.
that is everything. March 22nd, Friday at noon. Oh, and Mark Pingator, like our previous Phantom Star Killer Garbage Pail Kid card. We have this while
Oh,
supplies
nice.
Oh,
last.
cool.
We have Knuckle Dustin here. This is the DKE Toys card. So while supplies last, every order will get one of these. And if you're buying anything from Killer Bootlegs, the A card is Dusty Draco.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
And
Awesome.
if you follow us at bootleg_GPK on Instagram, we will, once I have them signed, Peter already signed them, and I'm going to see Mark at GPKCon this weekend in Vegas. He will sign all of these. So if you follow us on Instagram, we'll announce how you can get one of these cards signed by both artists for free.
Oh, I want one.
Wait.
Boom. You don't get one.
Oh, no.
I'm doing whatever.
You know,
it
I'll
takes.
sign it too.
Yeah, the real Chase is the one that neither of them signed.
Right.
Scott just wrote burger balls on both.
Great, yeah, yeah. But fuck you.
So yeah, fun show. Really happy. Not as much stuff, but I'm just I like
Some
it when,
killer shit though.
Yeah, the quality.
because you got to understand, we release a lot of different stuff by a lot of different artists. Not everything is my taste, but sometimes things that are not things I would normally buy sell out in a second, right? And other stuff that I really like, that's more often than not stuff I really like, and it just sits. But that is life.
That's everyone. That's everyone. For me,
It just
me too.
is
where
what
I
it
go
is.
north. Yeah.
But what makes this fun for me is when I get to own this.
Yeah, because otherwise you wouldn't.
Because so it's like there's some things in the world
It
that
was worth it. Made it all worth it.
there's some things in the world that have nothing to do with me and would exist, on their own with or without me. And then there's things that exist just because I have dangled a carrot and said, "Hey, do you want to do this?"
There, you
And-
done good, Dove.
And then we get pinche fuck you. So good. Anyway, so
Love it.
that's it. Any announcements, Janky? Anything you got to cover?
Nope, nothing. Yeah, got a lot of really good feedback coming in from the past couple of episodes, which is great. We really appreciate you guys supporting and chiming in.
If you do have any comments, anyone, you can always email Janky at dktoystv@gmail.com. If you want to reach me at dktoys@gmail.com. If you want to do something nice, you can leave us a nice Google review. What else? Follow us on Instagram at DKE Toys, subscribe on YouTube at DKE Toys, and that's it. We will see you on the 22nd. Scott, you got anything else to add?
Go to barbarianrage.com. Check out what I got going on there. Join my newsletter. Make good choices.
Hey, George, where can everybody find you?
Actually, on that same 22nd, if you're in the Atlanta, Georgia area, come out to Toylanta. I'll be there at the Four Horsemen booth, slinging toys. So you can come
Oh,
see me in person.
How is Four Horsemen life now that you've moved to the East Coast? So are you a horseman?
I mean, we're all horsemen.
You're all horsemen?
There's a bunch of us as horsemen.
Because
Yeah, there's
I mean, the thing is, right? You told me way back when that had you moved back east with the rest of them, you would have been one of the 4 horsemen. But then there was 4 other horsemen, but they got rid of 1 horseman, so there was 3 horsemen. But now you're the
They
4th.
kicked Pestilence out.
How does that work?
there's three owners of the 4 horsemen. The 4 horsemen is just a name.
Got it.
In the beginning, they played on the whole like I'm this horseman, I'm this one, like, but it's just a name.
Got it.
They
Are
like
you-
puns.
Are you enjoying
How
it out there?
disappointing.
Um, yeah, I am enjoying it. I'm a project manager there. I help facilitate the office. I help the office run and coordinate what the people have to do, on a day-to-day to get everything made. And yeah, I mean, it's right up my skill set. I'm not doing anything creatively there, but other than that, I like doing the stuff there.
Scott was
Nice.
telling me about ZoloCon and just the lines around the block that you guys had.
Yeah, I mean, we're very fortunate to have this like amazing fan base that comes out to support us at these live shows and like buys the stuff. And yeah, our customers are like nothing I've ever seen before, and it's it's
really
pretty
is.
incredible.
And the figures are just like top notch. I mean, I don't think I showed it on this show. I showed it on Toys Alive, but
They're amazing.
this was my acquisition at DKECON from
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
It
So
is
awesome.
one of the most detailed, like incredibly cool figures. Just the amount of work, and this thing weighs like 6 pounds.
He's a 4-pounder. When we ship that guy, he's 4
Well,
pounds
yeah.
to ship.
He is a beefcake, but man, for those of you that don't follow 4 Horsemen, which I imagine is not many of the people that watch us, you are.
It's a very different audience. The action figure guys and the resin guys don't always mix, and it's a very different world. But
Good design is good design. Doesn't matter where you're
I try and bring this stuff into our office as much as I can. And there was actually already the Resin Blood already had a figure hanging in the office when I got there. So like the guys are already fans of this stuff that are there. I just got to get
Nice.
them like more into the art stuff,
Now show them "fuck you, Bart," and
Hey,
I
yeah.
mean, that would go in my office. My office has this stuff, so it's very different than everybody else's collections in there.
Next year, Pendragon, Pentagram, Jesus.
I think I could sell that Black Cat one easy to one of the guys at the office, so I'm definitely gonna be showing him that when the newsletter comes over.
I just like that George saw that and he just went, oof. Wow. Amazing.
Uh,
All
But
right,
yeah,
guys.
come see me in Atlanta, Toylanta. Look it up. I don't know where it is. It's at some hotel in Toylanta.
Google it,
Google it yourself. I don't know anything about it. I just show up. But yeah, come out there. I'm actually going to China in April for the
cool.
first time in my
Nice.
30-year career so far in the toy industry. I'm
Wow.
finally going. So I'll be able to report back next time with some news from China, what it looks like to have actual production.
That's amazing. Who are you going with?
Amazing.
One of the production manager that we have at work, his name's Chris Garrich.
Mhm.
He's been doing he runs all the production for the factories. He used to do it over at NECA years ago, and then the Horseman hired him after he left NECA.
Nice.
So he's been going there for many years. He's been over many times, and he's going, and I'm going. I was going to tag along with him, and then Jim, one of the owners, is also going to go with us. So it's 3 of us are going over there.
that's
That's
awesome.
amazing. Sounds so much
Wow.
fun. Are you going to go to multiple factories?
Yeah, we have a couple factories that we work with that we're gonna, that are our normal ones. I'm gonna make a trip. I've already made an appointment to go see the Glios factory while I'm there.
Nice.
I'm gonna try and go see one of the pin factories that I work with to do a lot of the pin stuff. Just because I want to see that production in person too. And then I'm gonna try, and I still have to hit up. I asked Flying Lulu if I can go, and they've already said yes. I just need to make an appointment to set that up. And that's one of the people I worked with a lot for like the 3D retro toys we did and stuff.
Nice.
We'll have to do a special
Wow.
episode just to hear about your Chinese adventures.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping I'm going to be able to take a bunch of pictures and videos and stuff like that. So like, I'm hoping to have a bunch of information and knowledge by the time I get back from that. I'm excited.
Awesome.
Sounds-
That sounds
Sounds
amazing.
amazing. Well, wonderful. All right. Thank you guys. It's been great. Everyone, we'll see you March 22nd back here, 11:30. The show will be edited and on YouTube so you can watch it, but it's just so much more when you show up live and we interact with you. And that's, we only do that 3 times a year. So please log on, say hello. You can give us a hard time, whatever you want. All right. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Gross.